Is there such a thing as a budget gaming laptop? One with a full desktop GPU in it? Stay tuned. Welcome back to GamerMeld. There's a lot of things that come to mind when I hear gaming laptop, but budget-friendly isn't usually one of them, don't get me wrong. It's not easy fitting a ton of high-level specs into a small space, ensure it doesn't get too hot, and the heat being dissipated doesn't burn your leg if you sit it on your lap. But usually laptop plus gaming equals big money. Well, Acer just may be changing that with their newly announced Nitro 5 gaming laptop. First up, let's go over the design. As you can see, Acer definitely went with the gaming focus on design, but in this case I certainly don't think it translates into gaudy. It's rigid, angular, and red, but it's certainly not thick for a gaming laptop, and really I always like the dark brushed aluminum look. Of course, looks are pretty much irrelevant when it comes to playing games, so let's go over the specs and find out what budget gaming means to Acer. Now, there will be multiple models, but all come with an average-sized 15.6-inch full 1080p IPS display. They also come with, quote, up to 32GB of 2400MHz DDR4 RAM, which of course doesn't really mean much, as the lowest model could easily mean 4GB, though I'd expect 8 at this price, which I'll get to in a minute. When it comes to CPU and GPU configurations, on the Intel and Nvidia side, you're able to get either an i5 or i7 CPU with, quote, up to a 1050 Ti, though I found one news outlet that only stated 1050 Ti, but their source specifically said up to a 1050 Ti, so we're probably looking at 1050 or 1050 Ti variants. On AMD's side, it's sad we aren't seeing our first Ryzen-powered laptop, but alas, it comes with the 7th Gen A-Series FX, A12 or A10 APUs coupled with the RX 550 GPU. As for storage, certain models will offer a PCI Express SSD up to 512GB and an optional HDD up to 2TB. Regarding I/O, it sports two USB 2.0 ports, a single 3.0 port that can remain powered while the laptop is turned off, one USB 3.1 Type-C Gen 1 port, a Gigabit Ethernet port, and one HDMI 2.0 output. For Wi-Fi, it supports 802.11ac Wi-Fi and does it by using 2x2 MIMO antenna. It'll be available in North America in July and EMEA in August. So what do you think? I'm kidding. You want to know about the price. Well, that's where things get a little The base price is a pretty reasonable $800 in the US and €1,100 in the EMEA, but that's only for the base offering, which will pretty much certainly mean the RX 550 version, which isn't horrible really. Here it's doing quite well in esports games and even handles a couple modern AAA titles at low settings with fairly decent FPS. But when people think gaming laptop, they're more thinking at least something like the 1050 Ti, but it's guaranteed to be quite a bit more than that starting price. Really, I think the question will boil down to what the extras will cost. If a 1050 Ti and 8 or 16GB DDR4 memory brings it up to just below the $1,000 mark, we really could be looking at a fantastic gaming laptop. Obviously, $900 isn't exactly budget to plenty of people, but when you compare it to other laptops in the same price range, it begins to look pretty good. With that said, while doing some research for this, I did find a very reasonably priced $800 MSI laptop with a 1050 over at Newegg, which really isn't bad at all. I'll have that linked in the description as an affiliate link if you're interested. Really, I definitely suggest waiting for Computex, as there's sure to be plenty of gaming laptops announced, coupled with possibly even AMD's new Ryzen and Vega powered laptops. So what do you think of Acer's newest foray into the gaming laptop space? Is this the start of a race for budget-friendly laptops, or is it not budget at all? Let me know in the comments below. And while that ends today's video, don't forget about the giveaway for your chance to win a full mechanical RGB Aki keyboard. That does it for now. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the round icon in the middle. You can check out the most recent video and suggest a video to the left. Thanks so much for coming, and as always, have a great day.